Hi guys, Big Mon Mulgrew here. I just thought I'd give some final thoughts on the Dota Compendium 10 Hero Challenge. I've just finished it with Phantom Lancer. The background is just to give some filler, so you don't have to just listen to me talking. It's just the highlights from the last match. I don't very often upload in 1080p uncompressed because of the, it makes my game lag, but I thought I'd try it, see if I can get it to go smoothly. But anyway, I have found the 10 Hero Challenge very, very frustrating, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will be feeling exactly the same, because you generally end up playing with heroes you're not used to. If you've played every hero in the game, still there's a good chance you're going to be having ones that aren't your favourites. I got an unlucky roll. I got one hero I'd played with, I'd played with about 3 or 4 times well, and the rest of them I either not played with or I'd played with and knew I just didn't play well.
Radiant's middle tower is under.
Can be very frustrating.
Radiant structures are fortified. They must have seen dark clouds on the horizon.
It can be really frustrating because of the it can be really frustrating because your win rate will drop through the floor. Let's just turn that down so you can hear me better. Yeah, your win rate will drop through the floor. I mean, while I've been doing the Compendium challenge, my win rate has dropped from 58% down to 50%. That's not entirely because of the challenge. I've also been doing my own little challenge with some of the heroes I'm better at, deliberately playing characters that counter them. For example, playing Phoenix against Ursa, and stuff like that. Because I wanted to, I want to play when I'm on the back foot. If you're playing a captain's mode match, for example, I know Phoenix isn't in captain's mode yet, but you're playing a captain's mode match, there's a good chance, unless you're last pick, you're going to be counter-picked.
There's something about ancient that just cries out to be attacked.
That was a very short highlights reel. There's a good chance you're going to be counter-picked, so I'm trying to get used to playing against counters. My win rate with Phoenix before I started doing that was about 78%, and it's dropped down to about 66% now. Now I'm deliberately playing counters, but still I'm keeping my win rate above 50% when I'm deliberately playing counters. So that's that's good. I'm happy with that. But the Compendium I really like. It is very frustrating keep losing games because you've got unfamiliar heroes. I mean, if you're lucky and you rolled heroes you're mostly good with, brilliant. But what I really like about it is it challenges your play style. It forces you to learn different styles of the game that you're not necessarily used to. A lot of people they'll only play carry, or they'll only play support, whereas doing the challenge, there's a very good chance you're gonna have every style in the game, or every major style anyway. Obviously every character's got a slightly different style. Let's pop up my Pugna game just to put some on in the background. Yeah, every character's got a slightly different playstyle, so it's going to force you to vary it. You're gonna have a good mix of melee and range characters, a good mix of nukers, carries, supports, and a lot of people who play Dota can only play carry, and they don't play carry well. They don't really understand the team play elements of carry. They understand because, well, I wouldn't say they understand it, but they know that if they get a lot of kills, they're going to become really powerful, and that's going to make them hard to stop. But beyond that, they don't really understand how to make that happen better. For example, I played with a Faithless Void last night. Well, I coached a game with a Faithless Void last night, and we had a Faithless Void, we had a Lion, and we had a Witch Doctor. And as far as I'm concerned, if the Faithless Void had dropped his Chronosphere on at least 3 heroes, and while Lion and Witch Doctor were behind him so they could both drop their ultis, it would have been a team wipe for the enemy team with very little loss. Even towards the end game when when the team I was coaching was losing quite badly by about 20 kills. They were still coming out ahead in the team fights where Void dropped his Chronosphere and Witch Doctor and Lion were there behind him. But he kept running off ahead. He's like, oh, I'm a carry, I'm ridiculously powerful. And he'd run off ahead and he'd either drop his Chronosphere just on one person, or he'd drop his Chronosphere on 5 people while there's nobody near him. And he'd maybe kill one, but then the Chronosphere would drop and then he'd be surrounded by 4 people. And he'd turn around and say, oh, where's the team? It's like, well, the team can't keep up with you because you're using the Time Walk to dive ahead. And you shouldn't be using... No, that's for another day. Anyway, the point is, playing the Compendium, it forces you to try lots of different play styles. Oh, that's a nasty trick. Nasty trick. It forces you to play lots of different play styles, and I feel like in this short period I've been doing the Compendium, I've got much better at the game in general. I've got much better at adapting my build to the situation. I've got much better at adapting my own playstyle with a character to the situation. And this is what it forces. So it's going to be a hard fight to do that because of the fact that you're with unfamiliar heroes. But I would definitely recommend you do the 10 hero challenge. It's called a challenge for a reason. It's going to be difficult. But I would definitely say you should try it. If you can finish it, your adaptability and your understanding of the game roles will improve dramatically, and I would imagine your situational builds would improve dramatically as well. I'd certainly recommend it. I mean, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the A to Z challenge, and that's going to be really nasty because there's still, even though I've had close to 500 match-made games, I still haven't played half the heroes in this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I've played about 150 games with Phoenix, so that probably swings it quite a bit. But I've still not played at least half the heroes in the game, which is absolutely, it's one of the things I love about this game. You can play it and 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 play it, and you haven't even scratched the surface of all the different playstyles there is to play. But yeah, so A to Z challenge will be coming up in the future. I'm going to take some time, probably a week, maybe a week out from doing series Dota videos. I've got a Terrorblade guide I need to finish off. I've got there's a couple of videos I'm going to start doing once a week where me and a few friends have decided to put a team together, and I'm going to do a video of we're going to take a video every Sunday of the 2 team matches we have, and analyse the footage later. You know, look, basically just take a highlights reel of all our mistakes we make and all the best plays out of it, analyse the team fight, you know, take a closer look at it, because it's quite difficult to analyse fights during the fight. It's a lot more useful to look back at them afterwards, so I'll put a few tactical videos up like that, probably once a week, maybe once a fortnight. I've also got a lot of gaming hardware reviews backed up. I've got a Corsair Vengeance, I think it's a K70 keyboard review to do. I've still got an NZXT Phantom 410 case to do, and a Logitech gaming keyboard to do. So over the next couple of weeks it's going to be mostly hardware. There'll be a couple of Dota videos, but mostly gaming hardware. But yeah, I'd definitely recommend do the challenge, guys. It's definitely worth it. You become much better at the game, and I hope you've enjoyed watching the series as much as I've enjoyed doing it. I know there's been some epic fails in it, and I hope you've had some good laughs from the guys I've dragged along with me, especially Steve. Steve's funny. Steve's a funny guy. Hi Steve, I hope you're listening. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.